physical Bible to the digital Bible. Okay. And then there is the journey in which the message, the way a message is transmitted has also taken.
Okay.
Yes. And so when you come to the journey in which the message of the way of transmitting a message as the message has taken, we talk about the first time when we hear Paul is shouting and 3,000 people get born again. There was no speakers. So let's talk about that. There was just the voice, the word of mouth. Then we came and we came up with instruments. People found a way of connecting instruments.
Yes.
And we hear about the old, when you read back, people used to find a way of transmitting sound, either using the way of amplifying the sound. Still, it couldn't go far. And then there was the part of writing articles, the magazines and everything, that was the first. That's where the church came in first, and the church fought it first, and then it accepted.
So we fought even the writings.
We fought the writings. I hope, and you could. I don't want to go deeper into that.
Okay.
And then we came into the TV stations, the tele-evangelist. We have history of the church fighting it again. That's a sad reality when you read those things. And then now the TV came, and all of a sudden the church accepted the TV stations, and you say, it looks good. This is something we can use it to move their message. And some of us, the African church was very slow in accepting the TV stations. But many of us have become followers of Joyce Meyer, followers of and Joel Osteen. All of us, when we grew up, the only people we knew was those are the guys, the DJs.
The TVs.
Yeah, man, the TV. And that's how we grew up. That's how we came to be connected to people like Joyce Meyer.
Okay.
Now, then that moving and the digital world came in. So we make now from it's called the normal, the communication which you guys are in, the radio and the TVs. Yes. We moved in from there and we moved into the digital world. And that's where we are right now. The Western world has been in it for more than 10 years. Now, as we were slowly catching up with this, with the Western world, we were very slow. Now, I think I posted this on my social media pages, and I say this: God saw that the world was moving so fast in terms of technology, and so the church was very slow in catching up what was happening in technology world, and God had to just use Corona in a way to accelerate, to help His body to catch up with what was happening in the world. Because if not for Corona, there would still be nothing going on in the digital space for the church. So God had to use this to ensure that we catch up with what was happening in the world. Because the technology in the world outside the space of the church and in other aspects, they are almost 20 or 30 years ahead of us.
We're still struggling with Facebook Live.
We're struggling with Facebook Live, which people are now doing when we're calling it the 2D. We are only doing 2 dimensions. You can only see me. The other day we attended with my wife a conference which was in 3D.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Let's just hear that. You attended a conference that was being hosted in 3D.
3D dimension.
Good Lord. Nitangi is a bit.
Man. and you ask yourself, that's where the world is. Well, we are struggling to just take a phone for simple live streaming. You find a pastor is doing the other way. You find all kinds of dimensions. So God had to use Corona to say, no, my body cannot be slagging behind. I need to push the church to be where it is.
Wow.